Gimbal Guy here with the P3 and P2 HD action cameras by Dazzne. These cameras have been provided to us by CAROLINADRONZ for review. Links to both cameras will be in the description box below. So let's jump right in and start with the Dazzne P3 Sports Camera, priced at $168. The P3 boasts a 16 megapixel CMOS Panasonic sensor with a 170-degree field of view, which is adjustable. The P3 runs on a 3.7 volt 1000 milliamp hour LiPo, which takes approximately 3.5 hours to charge and has a runtime of about 1 hour. The P3 weighs in at about 94 grams with dimensions of 60 by 45 by 28 millimeters and has a waterproof depth of 20 meters. Included with the P3 package is one waterproof housing, 2 chargeable LiPo batteries, a LiPo charger, 2 J-hook buckle mounts, a 3-way adjustable pivot arm, a mini HDMI cable, and a 2.0 USB cable, 2 flat adhesive mounts, and 2 curved adhesive mounts, all with 3M double-sided sticky patches, and 2 extra mounting screws. Located on the top of the P3 is the power button and the shutter button. On the front is the Wi-Fi button, which also scrolls backwards in the OSD menu. Located on the side of the P3 is the interface, which accepts a mini 2.0 USB and a mini HDMI, both provided by Dazzne. Located on the rear of the P3 is the 2-inch TFT screen, which displays battery life, recording time left, date and time, field of view, resolution and FPS settings, white balance and brightness values. To enter the OSD menu, while the P3 is on, simply press the power button again. To scroll to the right, hit the power button. To scroll to the left, hit the Wi-Fi button on the front of the P3. To enter a sub-menu or make a selection, hit the shutter button. The P3 has 4 different video resolution capabilities with different frames per second rates. In 1080p HD, 60 and 30 frame per second options are available. In 960p, 60, 48, 30, and 24 frames per second options are available. In 720p, 120, 60, 48, 30, and 24 frames per second options are available, as well as in WVAG, which will be standard definition. The P3 has 5 different size photo options to choose from, which are 16 megapixel, 12 megapixel, 8 megapixel, 5 megapixel, and 3 megapixel. I have provided some 1080p 60 frames per second sample footage, and I also passed through different lightings to see the camera's dynamic range reactions. I also had my subject come from under shade into the light. And I've also provided some 16 megapixel photos from the P3. Now we continue on to the P2 professional camera, which is priced at $89.99 and comes with all the accessories as the P3, including 2 LiPos. But the P2 has a different OSD and a different finish on the body. The P3 has a slicker plastic finish, while the P2 has a rubber grip finish, which I prefer. The P2 boasts the first built-in 2-inch LCD touchscreen display for action cameras. It also has a 130-degree field of view, which is adjustable, and the ability to record while charging, which will extend the service life of the camera up to 4 hours of video shooting. The P2 has the same interface as the P3 for easy charging and TV output. The P2 does not have Wi-Fi capabilities and can only record at 30 frames per second in 1080 and 960p. The P2 is capable of values between 60 and 15 frames per second and 720p HD. And the P2 only has 4 photo resolution options, not being able to take pictures at 16 megapixels. In conclusion, I really like both the P2 and the P3 cameras. I believe their picture quality to be just as good as my GoPro Hero 4 in 1080 mode, for a fraction of the price. And with quad racing and FPVing, I would rather get quality footage at a nominal price, for all the crashes and impacts that come with sporting in general will eventually damage any electronic. So price is always a factor for me. Special thanks to Frank of CAROLINADRONZ for providing this great product. So go on over to CAROLINADRONZ.com and see what Frank has to offer you. If you like this video, hit the like button. and subscribe for more review videos. Please comment, rate, and share. Safe and happy flying. Gimbal Guy.